Ed Stack says, will Kittle continue to struggle or 1,000-yard season? Kittle's been hurt. Kittle's got hurt week 1 of the last 2 seasons. Week 1. So, yeah, he needs to get more targets and stuff. He needs to stay healthy.
That's true. The other thing that I thought was a trend that really isn't, because the stats came out. I thought because of the injuries along the offensive line that Kittle was being held in more to block, but the percentages are actually rather consistent, and it was a slight downtick from 2020 to 2021 as far as the percentage of plays where Kittle didn't run a route because he was held in to pass protect. That was a bit surprising to me. And so I think you got to look at the injuries. You've got to look at the usage within the play calling. And I would hope that much like Ayuk and Debo, there's some more deep threat possibility with Lance coming in.
Real quick with Kittle. I'm looking at his game logs. Week 1 in Detroit, I was there. They targeted him 5 times. That's it. Injured his calf, affected him the entire season. What do you do? It's not. I may just be up to George and his body at this point. He's 20, almost 29.
And he spent last offseason working on his feet because he wanted to eliminate the lower leg injuries. So
boom, calf. I don't know, man. It's up to him, I think, at this point. Justin says we have consistency in winning with Jimmy. The devil you know versus the angel you don't. Regardless of the fear, you can't get anything worth having without a risk. Let's go, kid. I mean, I think the Niners have realized that they're not going to get all the way with. They're not going to win a Super Bowl with Jimmy. So don't you want to win a Super Bowl? Isn't it fair to say, look, we gave Jimmy 4 chances. He got hurt twice. He came close twice. We gave him the defense, the running game. We can't do with him. We got to see. We've seen teams do that a lot. We got to get over the hump. We got to make a change.
Yeah,
it's not going to be the coach.
On a great team, Jimmy Garoppolo can be the limiting factor and has proven to be the limiting factor in several seasons.
Sean says, did you hear Steve Young come out today and say he thinks Trey isn't ready? Do these guys not understand the garbage they've been watching for 5 years? I didn't hear what he said specifically. What he's been saying, though, is that he thinks the Niners have been saying that he's not ready. And I think it's a good point. It's like, you want to come out and say how enamored you are with him now, but a month ago, you weren't enamored enough to play him over an injured Jimmy Garoppolo, so what the hell? And I think what the Niners are saying is like, well, it wouldn't have been fair to Jimmy and the team, and he took us that far to make the switch at the end. It's not fair. Okay, well, then fine. Then show us that you like Jimmy with Trey with your actions. I just don't want to hear that Glazer says you're enamored. You're going to actually have to show us because Steve Young isn't buying it at this point, and I feel like that's fair. Steve Young's smarter than me.
Steve Young used some great logic in his argument that, like, you are by not playing him, you're telling us what you think of Trey Lance. You, Kyle Shanahan, will do everything you can to win a game. You're not playing Trey. Therefore, you think that he's not adding to your ability to win that game. But I do think it's fair to go a little conspiracy theory on this one and to wonder if Kyle Shanahan just knew the kerfluffle that would get caused by any positive signs from Trey Lance, right? I mean, people were already calling for him over Jimmy, even when Jimmy was winning in that stretch. So I could understand if Kyle Shanahan was just trying to hold it all together at that point.
Florio thinks Tom will be Niners week 1 starter. Well, Florio's track record is just impeccable. But it's possible. Right. I guess it could. Where Trey is right now is a non-story. Yes, Kyle sat him for 2021. He will have an entire offseason as a starter. Yeah, that's a good point. Like, give him let's see where he is in September, October, November.
Much more important.
Sorry for your loss as well. Thank you.